Once upon a time, Cadillac represented the standard for world luxury, and that car was a sedan, but my oh my, times have changed. Today it's this. This, the brand new 2015 Cadillac Escalade, is what represents American luxury today. So let's see what Cadillac has wrought with the newest, biggest, and most powerful Cadillac SUV ever. And that is coming up next on the Fast Lane Car. So I bet you know exactly what's under the hood. It's the same engine that's in the Yukon and of course the Silverado. The big ass American 6.2 liter V8 that puts out 420 horsepower and, get this, 460 pound-foot of torque. It powers all four wheels through a 6-speed automatic transmission. Let's find out how fast that is from 0 to 60. Cadillac says 5.96. I bet you we're not going to get that fast. We never do. But it's at sea level. I'm just going to floor it. Here we go. Oh yeah, there goes the power. It's pretty quick. But is it sub 6 quick? And there's 60 right there. All right. Now, I had to have the solo deal outside because something's blocking the signal, but check it out. So inside is where the Escalade really shines. You can tell that Cadillac put a lot of thought, a lot of effort, and a lot of attention to detail when they designed this interior. Real wood that looks like it's, well, woody, real metals. Everything you see, what you think it is, including the stitching. Oftentimes manufacturers fake that. This is real. It feels special, it feels expensive, it feels elegant. It also feels massive. So, how does the Escalade drive? Well, it feels big because it is big. I mean, look at the amount of room between me and the passenger. This is a big car, and if you like that I am conquering the road sort of driving position, then you're going to like this car a lot.
Three words.
Yeah.
Bold,
Yeah.
distinctive, and then the last one's not a word but a phrase. I think it's a celebration of success.
So basically you're saying that people buy this car because they've been successful in life, and this is a reward, and this is kind of a way of showing, in a very American way, that, that you know, I've made it, and I'm going to treat myself to a car that represents that. Yeah,
absolutely. And I think it's a vehicle that isn't about being or about showing off. It's becoming more and more a vehicle that really is a celebration of success.
All right, if there is a small niggle that I have with the car from driving it a very short time, it's Q, you know, Cadillac's infotainment system. It's just very frustrating to use. It's not intuitive, and sometimes there are menus within sub-menus. I know that these are a work in progress. All the manufacturers are struggling with figuring out the best way, but this system is just a little too slow and a little too cumbersome for use when driving. On the plus side, there is a new and very powerful and very elegant sounding sound system. The Escalade comes in two configurations. Let me see if this works. Check it out. The magic of modern technology. Now, there's not a lot of room back here once the third row seat is up, but when you put them down and they fold, Cadillac says in 3 to 5 seconds. Let's see, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Yeah, 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Then you have, of course, all the room you would ever need to store luggage, groceries, and of course, an occasional, very occasional shopping trip to Home Depot. It says I am the king of the road with my big ass 22s with those sharp LED lights and with that big American grill. Either get out of my way or get off the highway, because this car embodies kind of the old classic American luxury car driving. Now, that is not to say that it is wallowy, that is not to say that the brakes don't work, and that is not to say that it is not quick. It is all that. It is also somewhat thirsty, because when you put a 6.2 liter, 420 horsepower engine under the hood of what is a very big and heavy car, then you're not going to get terrific fuel economy. You're also going to get a lot of room though. So if you get the 7-passenger version of this, you can take you, your family, and your friends in comfort on a long cross-country road trip where you are the king of the road.
Well, I think the future of Cadillac is that it's basically always going to be forward-looking. So we're intrigued by new technologies, by new materials, and by implementing them in interesting ways into luxury interiors. Exterior styling, it's about taking the cues that we know as Cadillac and evolving them even further.
On the TFL scale of buy it, lease it, rent it, or forget it, as always, I'm going to say I don't know. I've only been behind the wheel for about an hour, and it's not fair to you and it's not fair to GM. So we'll have to wait till we get it into Colorado, where the roads are twisty and the weather's colder, to give it a full TFL car rating. I can tell you it is extremely comfortable, extremely luxurious, and of course, extremely big. As always, this is Roman reporting for the Fast Lane Car. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and check out tflcar.com for all your news, views, and automotive reviews. Ciao. This is very impromptu, so it's never ideal. But let's try it one more time. Brake torque it just a little bit. There we go. Revs are building, and there we go. Off. Not much happened initially. There's all the power right there. But when the power comes, it's good. And there's 60. Oh my. I'll show you. Check it out. So I'm going to say this car is probably faster than what I'm getting, because like I say, these are very impromptu times, and I really haven't had a chance to figure out how to best launch this car. So we'll have to wait till I get it in Colorado to see if we can drop it to more of what Cadillac says this car should be able to do.